record on this computer. Okay, so recording this week's product knowledge, we are doing color correcting tinted moisturizer. So starting off your challenge for the week, every CCTM you sell, you get 1 entry. So if you sell 4 or 5 or 1 or however many, every color corrected tinted moisturizer you sell this week, you get 1 entry into the drawing. So that is your challenge for the week. I also am going to challenge you to, and I know Candace, we're getting you started and you don't have all the products yet. So this is going to be something that you won't be able to participate in. But those of you that have CCTM, I challenge you to take a picture with nothing on, and then with your CCTM on, put them side by side and post them on Facebook. I would say just do it on your personal page, but if you're like, I can't do it on my personal page yet, do it in your VIP group, that's okay. But that I also am challenging you to do this week. Haven't decided if I'm giving entries for that or not. I think that's going to help you sell it. So I don't think I'm going to reward you with entries. That is just my suggestion of how I would suggest to sell it. So some product knowledge about our color correcting tinted moisturizer. First words, color correcting. It is absolutely going to color match on your skin. So it is going to color match up to 3 shades lighter and down to 3 shades darker. So it will adjust on people's skin tones. So you don't have to worry about finding the exact match for your client. You can eyeball them and look at them and be like, I'm going to guess a medium, and medium's probably going to work. I can eyeball and guess on me, we would guess either fair or light, right? Like I'm pretty light. So let's take a guess around. So it comes in 6 shades just because we're going from the beginning. So fair, light, light medium, medium, medium deep, and deep. So those are your 6 options. So Brenda, since you have CCTM, what do you wear?
I wear the light because I started getting it before there were the 6 shades. It was when there were just the 3. So I don't know whether I would wear one of the other ones if they would work better. What's the difference in the tints?
I would bump you up to light medium because you have more of a warmth tone to your skin than I do. I would bump you up to that new light medium. But see, that's what's cool, you guys, here though. She could use light and it worked on her just as well as it works on me. So like the color matching is legit, but now it's nice that there is 6 shades. So it's even more of an option. So Candace, do you want to take a guess at what you think I would match you at?
Light medium or medium.
I would go just medium just because of your hair.
Oh,
I think is where I would go just because of the darkness of your hair. Also, and it could be the brick behind you, but a little bit more of the red in your skin tone. I would go more medium. So, and then Risa, what do you think you would be? Or you've gotten it, right? Didn't you order it?
I didn't get the CCTM, but I'm about to place another order because I need some stuff. So I was going to get the medium.
Yes, I would also say medium. I would say you could also get away with light medium, but you have a good olive to your skin tone. So the medium will also work. And if you get tan in the summer, the medium is then going to be able to withstand that tanning. Right. Oh, here comes the dog. Oh, yes. Hello. Hi, buddy. Okay.
He's full now.
He's full and happy. So that medium is if you get a good tan during the summer, you won't have to change colors. With the light medium, it might be really good for the winter, but that medium is going to hold you year round.
Okay, cool.
Kobe, are you out of the shower and in a place? We're doing color corrected tinted moisturizer, and I wanted everybody to kind of see different skin tones and see what everybody wears. Are you able to show your face and tell us what color you wear? She might not. She might be dealing with baby.
No face, but I wear medium. I can show my face in a second.
She'll show her face in a second. She just got out of the shower. So also it's like, I don't know what's happening there. Okay, so color matching technology. That's one thing. The second thing that is amazing about it is that it comes in an airless pump. So this is my light and this is my fair. And I just recently started playing with the fair. I still enjoy wearing light, but here's how you can see that airless pump. So the reasons why you want to tell your clients that an airless pump is amazing is because they're going to get every last drop of product. They're not ever going to have to deal with that like upside down, banging
Right.
a
Mhm.
foundation bottle on their hand and it's splattering all over. Like that's just annoying. So gone are those days. So an airless pump is going to make sure that they get every last drop of product. Also, this is like for your germaphobes, which I feel like everybody is nowadays with COVID. They're not going to get bacteria contamination in their product. Because if it has an open lid and they're banging it into their
Right.
hand, they're getting bacteria from their hand to contaminating into their foundation.
Yeah.
So it's an airless pump, not going to get any bacteria contamination in, and it's going to make sure you get every last drop of product. And Candace just heard me say all of this at her party. So she's like, I get to hear all of this twice.
I'm loving
Another
it.
little thing you want to talk about is when it gets to be at about this S, the Senegence level, it's time to reorder. That's a visual cue for your clients to say, oh crap, I need to contact whoever, any one of you, and be like, oh, I need to reorder again. So mention that. And I'm telling you all of this because ideally someday I'm going to challenge you to all go live and talk about it. But right now I just challenge you to do the photo. But talking about that S right there, and I don't know if you guys can see it, like once it hits there, that's time to reorder. So that S line is their reorder line when it gets to the top part of the Senegence. All right. Other things about it. It is lightweight coverage. It is not going to feel heavy on their skin. It is very light coverage. So anybody that's like, I don't like foundation because it feels gunky, you'll be like, you won't even feel this on your skin. The moment you put this on, you literally won't be able to feel it on your skin. So it's lightweight. The other thing to this though, if you have somebody who's looking for full coverage, this is not their product. We're going to talk about full coverage foundations another week. So this is not for your full coverage ladies. I have had a few clients that put this on and then put on their foundation. You can do that. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's one or the other, but some people just, they like to do that. So this would be their lightweight option, day-to-day, natural looking coverage, where foundation is more of like a fine finish and like a flawless finish. Mechanical shield. Who does Brenda, you've been in this long enough. Do you want to talk about mechanical shield and what that means?
It is the SPF, and it keeps the sun's rays from burning your skin.
So it's the SPF equivalent, because actually we just had a lady in Candace's party who's allergic to SPF. So that's like a huge plus. It doesn't have the chemicals of SPF of sunscreen, but a mechanical shield will give you the protection equivalent of an SPF 15. So verbiage wise, don't say SPF just because
that'll keep them from thinking that. Yep.
It is the mechanical shield is an equivalent of an SPF 15. Also, for people like me and people like Candace that live in cities and Risa, Louisiana as well. And I mean, even where you are, Brenda, there's so much pollution and crap in the air right now.
Oh yeah.
That mechanical shield is literally a protection barrier to help all of that crap stay on the outside. So that's another huge bonus, is it's just another layer. So we're going to get deeper into product knowledge, but I'll just say it now. With our daytime moisturizer, which also has a mechanical shield equivalent to SPF 15, then our CCTM over it, they are getting a mechanical shield equivalent to an SPF 30, because you can layer mechanical shields and they work like that. It's not like, oh, you just get 15 because it's 15. If you layer a 15 with another 15, you get equivalent to a 30. So that, and I feel like 30 is an adequate amount of coverage these days for life. So that's down the road of when we're talking daytime moisturizer, getting your clients on a skincare regimen and doing that, and then moving into CCTM for their makeup, they're getting enough skincare and sun protection throughout the day. So now you can see Kobe is there and she wears medium.
Hi guys.
So that also help you.
Medium, which I actually don't really have much left. Honestly, this is used like as a tester too, because I rarely use it. But when I do, usually I'll use it for like if I'm having photos done or special events where photos are going to be taken and things like that, then I'll wear this. But like Erica was saying before, it's great because I can use this as a tester because of the pump, and I don't have to worry about any like contamination. So Yeah, I'm medium.
Medium. And they do have samples. So for those of you that are newer, I have new friends and I have friends that have been in the business for a while. You can do hey, I'm looking for either product testers or sample testers to test out this product with me. And you could order some samples and just send them CCTM samples. If you're like, oh, I don't know about the challenge of selling it, but honestly, here's another part of it. And this just came to me like before I jumped on Candace's Zoom. When we do product knowledge weeks, I am going to create a folder in Mafia in our Facebook page with CCTM. And I want you or those of us that have been in the business to upload some of your best CCTM graphics so that then we'll have a graphic folder start to grow in Mafia and we'll all have easy to go graphics there. So also, if you do have it, my two girls that have it, and you do your naked face and your CCTM face, upload that picture in as well. So as we're doing product knowledge and as you guys are getting in with other things, I want to upload photos so that you have things that you can use into Mafia. That was a side note. We talked about that. We've talked about anti-aging, Cineplex Complex. Anybody know what the Cineplex Complex is? Kobe's probably getting ready. She already answered it, Brenda. Risa, you've heard me say it enough.
Oh,
You kind of know what I'm talking about.
Sorry, what did you ask?
Anti-aging.
The anti-aging. I was just asking what the Cineplex Complex is. I'm just making sure I'm not squawking the whole time.
Yes, sorry. Oh, hi, baby. I've got a little one here too. So
No worries. You're totally good.
yeah. So the Cineplex Complex is the are you playing with the dog? Is the anti-aging kinetic, really, it's like you're getting scientific, it's a kinetic enzyme that helps to promote cell renewal. So basically, like as we get older, our cell turnover is a lot slower. So this helps to kind of like pick it up and get it right back where it needs to be. So when we get, when the cells do renew, instead of taking so long to get to the surface, they go a little bit faster, which provides us with fuller, plumper cells. So we look like we have more like plump, glowing skin. The longer it takes, the flatter the cells are. And then it just looks like you have like dull skin. That's where people get like the wrinkles and the lines. That's what that comes from, is the slowdown of your cell renewal. So Cineplex Complex helps that cell renewal to kind of be a little bit quicker to give us that younger looking skin.
That was, yes, that was a good long explanation of it. For your clients, you're going to say it's the anti-aging skincare in your makeup. But then for the detailed clients, and this is something I challenge you all to get your beauty book and memorize this. Cineplex Complex is a kinetic enzyme that rushes new skin cells to the surface of your skin up to 23 point, I should know that percentage, 23 point something percentage faster. So that's what Kobe was saying. It's rushing new skin cells to the surface of your skin quicker. That's something you want to know for your science nerds and the people.
And it's basically, I think it ends up going from 28-day renewal to 21-day renewal.
Right. So you're getting a new set of skin in 3 weeks versus 4, basically, is long term. But for your friends that don't care about science, it's the anti-aging skincare in your makeup. For the friends that care about science, because you're going to have clients that are both, then I want you to memorize the Cineplex Complex is a kinetic enzyme that rushes new skin cells to the surface of the skin quicker. You don't have to memorize the percentage. It'll just screw up your brain with numbers. Okay. So that's the skincare aspect of it. We've talked about the mechanical shield. We've talked about the skincare aspect. Let's now play with it and see it go on. So then this is the light. So I generally tell my clients that one pump will cover their entire face. So you take one pump, I spread it out with my fingers, and I literally don't have a rhyme or reason. I just push it all around my face and just spread it out. But what I like to point out is here on my skin, it doesn't match perfectly. Like I look at that and I'm like, it's a little yellow. It doesn't match. But guess what? Color matching technology is amazing. And as I blend it in, it is going to oxidize. That's the word you can use. It oxidizes on your skin, and that's where you get that color matching. You can also explain what I like to explain, that I use a stipple brush to push it into my pores, because you're getting that anti-aging skincare. You want to push it in. Also, I heard this at Pitt and I liked this. Think of a stipple brush as a really high pixelated camera. So this, like the small little pixels are going to make the picture look clearer and more flawless. Where if you're just brushing it on, you're not going to have as high of a pixelated image. So I kind of thought about that as like a really cool way of explaining a stipple brush to people. Because you're like, think about it. It's like getting all of those like really high pixelated things. I don't know. It's making it look flawless, basically. You can word it however you want. But I liked that verbiage. So it's going to even out redness, and Zoom cameras are not as good. So Kobe, another thing, because you were asking about launch parties on Zoom, it was hard because the cameras are not as good quality on Zoom as they are on Facebook. So that was one thing that I was like, ooh, as I was going, I was like, you cannot see the before and after as smoothly as you can on Facebook, I feel. So lessons that we learn as we go. Okay, so we've seen that my redness went away. My skin tone just got a nice even complexion. Again, I enjoy the cameras on Facebook much better than I do. But if I were to have done a before and after, it's a huge noticeable difference. So that is CCTM in a nutshell. Again, as many as you challenge yourself to sell, you will get 1 entry for every CCTM that you sell this week. So, and all you have to do is document either your, why can't I think of words tonight? Your square of selling it, just like screenshot that, black out your customer's info. I'm not going to be super picky. I trust you guys, but just I'll post a comment thread. And again, has many CCTMs as you sell, list that below. And that is your challenge for the week. So are there any questions about CCTM before we jump off of here for this evening?
Yeah, can you say really quickly the shades, lighter and darker, the number of shades?
Yep. So fair.
No. I'm sorry. The color matching.
How it adjusts to your
It
body or
adjusts.
your
So it
face?
color matches up to 3 shades lighter, and I say down to 3 shades darker. You can say up or down. You can say it however you want. I've also heard some distributors say 5. I feel like that's a stretch. I say 3. Just because I feel like we have 6 shades, and for it to stretch up 3 and down 3 is more than enough.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you can say it color matches up to 3 shades lighter or darker. It color matches up to 3 shades lighter or down to 3 shades darker. Any of that verbiage that you feel comfortable using. Cool. Yeah. Color matches up and down 3 shades, both directions. So yeah. I change it kind of every time I say it. So.
But even though it's like 3 shades, and I know we're not talking about the regular foundation, as far as like somebody being able to wear the regular foundations, the colors themselves are going to be like, you can only wear like 1 or 2 up or down, right? Or is that not? I thought I heard that before. So like, even though it'll adjust on your skin a few shades, it doesn't mean I can wear this shade and then go 3 shades darker and be able to wear that with the foundations.
Yeah, no. So yes, I see what you mean. Yeah, I wouldn't think about it that way. So yeah, it's not saying that like if you buy deep, you can color match down to a light medium. No, it's like in the fair, light, medium, there are shades in between those. It's going to color match in between those shades. I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I wouldn't think that I could like jump to a deep by 3 shades. I hear that. Yeah. I've never had a client ask that. I think it also takes the guesswork out of what color they're going to get. It's a little less stressful than the foundations because it's just a little bit more of like oh, I just have 6 shades to pick from. Oh, I'm a this. And y'all, you have me here. If you're like, help, what color is she? Get a selfie of her with no makeup on. Ask her to stand looking at a window and with natural light. That's the best way, because you could stand in a dark room and I'll color match you totally different. And like same thing, like what I was just saying to you, Candace, like it could be the red wall behind you. So ask your client to stand in front of a window, not like facing. Tell them to face a window and take a picture so their face is illuminated by the natural light, and ideally without makeup on. Also, foundation.com. Sorry, I'm putting on my makeup here while we go. Foundation.com will color match them if they have a foundation that they already like the color of, but they're wanting to try our product. You just go into foundation and you type in what brand they were wearing, and then you bring up the results for what Senegence brand it will match them to. That
I
has been a
tried
pretty
that,
cool trick.
and I can't find the Senegence never pops up for me.
If you just say search by specific brand and just start
Yeah.
to type in SEN, it'll pull up.
So weird. I tried to find it and I couldn't. I'll try again.
It didn't want to go. Yeah, I just say search by specific brand so I don't have to scroll through all of the other shades. So, yeah. Any other questions about CCTM or verbiage or what your challenge is this week or any of that?
If you said the challenge, I must not have heard it. It froze for a second. 1, 2, I just wanted to make a note that sometimes like I'll tell people, because it is a sheer to medium coverage. So it's not like that full coverage, but it works really well. And to just kind of give like a nice even skin tone. Plus, if there's like an area where someone's like, oh, I just wish I had like a little bit more there, you can just put like a little bit more there and kind of build it up. So make, I guess from that sheer to that more medium coverage or whatever.
Total. And I'm glad you mentioned that. It also has green concealer in it. So it's great for evening out redness. So people with rosacea, super great for that because it helps even out redness. Kobe said something else that tripped one of my brain triggers and I was like, oh, I should mention that. Well, the challenge is you get 1 entry for every CCTM you sell. So this week is you can earn as many entries as you want based upon however many CCTMs you want to sell. Oh, and I did decide on, for this first month, I didn't know what the gift was going to be. And so I just picked one. It's going to be $100 in product from me. So whoever wins will get to tell me, hey, I want these products and I will buy them and I will send them to you. And you get $100 shopping spree on me with Senegence. So that's the winning bet for this month and a half that we have. And then since a lot of you didn't get to hang out, and again, just watch the Zoom last week because I answer more questions in detail. Brain just totally went away. Oh, as we go, it's going to be, the prizes are going to be based upon what our team does. So if our team is kicking ass and we're doing great things, I'm going to up the prizes. So like if we're doing well, I'm not just going to be like, oh, it's the same every week. Like if we're growing as a team, I absolutely am going to incentivize with higher prizes. So just, I mentioned that last week, but I wanted to come up with a prize. So for this first tester period, it is $100 Senegence shopping spree on me. Yay! Yay! And then yeah, they're attending Zoom meetings. Just watch the last Zoom in the Mafia thing. It'll be helpful. I will post tonight the CCTM challenge, the weekly challenge. Every time you sell one, comment below. That's how I'm going to keep track of your points. And then I will make a CCTM album and I will post a few of my favorite graphics in there. So you can absolutely yank those graphics and start to use them in your group. And then for my girls who have been around for a while, any graphics that you have that you really like, input them into that album so we can grow our graphic album together. And if you have CCTM, do a before bare face and then after with just CCTM, post it side by side and put it into that album as well.
With or without silk, does that make a difference?
Here, if you think it's better with silk, do it and just mention silk and CCTM. I have trouble saying like CCTM sometimes. It doesn't matter. I generally don't wear silk. I wore it all last week because of the promotion, but I don't wear silk on a day-to-day basis. If you do, do what you do most. So, cool.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, then I will see you all next week at 5. Hopefully we'll be on at 5. Like I was saying, and Candace, I was telling them because Kobe was like, ooh, a Zoom launch party. And I was like, yes, the Zoom launch party is great. But I told them, I was like, buffer in time for chatting and all of that. Because a normal launch party is like 30, 45 minutes tops. And so when it goes a little bit longer, and it's totally fine, it was good that people wanted to talk and ask questions. It's just something to be aware of. If you do Zoom, you have that element of not as easily as a live video being like, and we're done. So keep that in mind if you do want to do Zoom parties. Buffer your time a little bit more than what I did tonight.
You did such an amazing job. Thank you so, so much.
You are welcome. Well, I hope that we get you qualified with all of those orders coming in. That's the goal.
What's the qualifying order total to get the 300?
300. So you,
Oh, it's
if you
300
get
for 300?
$300 in orders, you then personally will be able to get 300 of product
Right.
for free because you'll be buying it
So
at 50%.
300 for 300. Okay,
Yep.
got it. Cool. Okay,
Yep. 300 PV is the magic number.
cool.
Yep.
Cool.
And you don't have to worry about 350 for shipping because now it's 150.
Yeah. Yeah. There used to be
Ah.
350 and that was a whole new number.
Oh.
But yeah. So whose little face?
Oh,
Oh, what? What, Rylan?
look how cute. Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
so
got that
cute.
olive skin I would just die for.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. All right, you guys. Well, sorry
Thank you.
that we were late. I hope that you have an awesome week. And also, even if you missed the challenges from the weeks prior, take a look back at, last week's, the updating your description. There are things that are good to do anyways for your business. You won't get entries, but I suggest doing all of the challenges because I think they're things that are good for your business. So, and watch last week's video so you know more of what I'm talking about. It's on there as well. So those are my things for you. Have a good week. Sell all of the CCTMs. You have now a lot of product knowledge. Do you feel good about, do you feel like you can answer all the questions
Yeah.
about CCTM for people? Yes.
Yep.
I have my
Yes.
notes.
Good. Good. And just as you guys start to, because again, this is cool that we have newbies with us and people that have been, as you start to order, make sure you're ordering yourself items so you can wear them and you can play with them, because that'll tell a lot, because then you'll put it on and you'll be like, oh shit, this is actually really amazing. Like you'll see it right away. So definitely start to get your products, but we will get you all set. And yeah, resend your next order, grab some CCTM, and Candace will get you launched. And have an awesome week, you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.